Hello, guys, and thanks for joining us on today's episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important updates. Starting with today's agenda, Real Madrid are happy with the level shown by 18 years old talent Arda Guler'S, who reportedly has the backing of manager Carlo Ancelotti and his teammate. We are going to be discussing you through that on this episode as we move forward, and shortly after that we will quickly turn our attention elsewhere as reports continue to suggest that Real Madrid have stepped up their interest and are now monitoring 20 years old La Liga defensive target for the summer. We are going to be discussing you through that on this episode as we move forward, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so you do not miss on our next update. It took Arda Guler'S close to 7 months to make his debut for Real Madrid, but in a matter of hours on the pitch against Minao's Arandina, the 18 years old showcased the immense talent and potential he possesses. Signed in the summer amid interest from the who of European football, the Turkish sensation endured an injury-riddled start to life in Spain and had to exercise immense patience to make his debut for Los Blancos. But making his debut against Arandina in the Copa del Rey this past weekend, young Guler'S showed why Real Madrid bet heavily on him during the summer. Now Marcas Jose Felix Diaz is reporting that Real Madrid are delighted to see Guler'S out on the pitch and the level he showed on his debut. At the same time, though the Merengues do not want to get carried away by euphoria and are clear that his progression must take its natural course and not be rushed in the slightest. The confidence in what he can do is absolute. Real Madrid are aware that they have a special talent in their hands in Guler'S, but there will be no rush or pressure on him to make instant impact, and he will be allowed time to grow and stature at the club. The report states that it has been clear to Real Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti from the outset that in Guler'S he has a pure talent for football in his hands. But now that he has overcome his injuries, the Merengues coaching staff believes that it is time for him to adapt his body to the physical demands of modern football. In the training sessions held on Tuesday afternoon, the coach and the players had a small chat, which is part of Ancelotti's plan to transmit total confidence to the young attacking midfielder. Beyond that, the people in the dressing room, Guler'S teammates, are his first allies, are fully behind him. They have shielded him from outside noise when he needed it the most, and now they are by his side because they know of his talent. Dani Ceballos's gesture of letting him take the free kick against Arandina shows that he is appreciated and much is expected of him. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention elsewhere as Real Madrid are monitoring 20 years old La Liga defensive talent according to reports. While it is one thing that Real Madrid are actively pursuing a centre-back owing to injuries to Eder Militao and David Alaba, they are also keenly observing market movement with regard to a right-back. In the context, if a report from AS is to be believed, the team from the Spanish capital is currently monitoring João Sanchez of Sevilla, who happens to share a similar profile to his teammate and idol Jesus Navas. Judging by the look of things, it might seem that Real Madrid are perfectly covered in the right back area, and it is, in fact, the left back spot that needs reinforcement. A deeper look, however, portrays a troubling picture. Daniel Carvajal, at 31 years of age, is not getting any younger, while a certain Lucas Vazquez sees his contract running out at the end of the season, although there is a possibility that it could be extended. Now Madrid were also contemplating the idea of signing Chelsea's captain Reece James, but given his history of injuries, the England international remained a hit and miss within the club. As far as Juanlu is concerned, Madrid's idea is to bring him in the summer for a fair price. They hope he can develop as a backup for Carvajal and potentially become the successor in the future. However, there is a problem with the price because the player recently renewed his contract with Sevilla until 2026, and now there is a termination clause of 20 million euros. Madrid are not willing to pay that much, and Sevilla is not willing to lower the price, making the negotiations difficult. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. See you next time, and Hala Madrid to us all.